Welcome to 90 Day Fiance three-way.
Replay.
Replay.
Yes. Okay. You know what? I like this.
Yeah.
I like this designated assignment.
Okay, episode 5, Love Takes Hostages. How's it going?
Good. Happy Monday. Is it Monday? I don't know what day of the week it is.
It is.
Man,
It is Monday, yes.
wild.
Are Mondays your favorite?
No.
Actually, I don't mind Mondays. I really hate Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Why? Why specifically Tuesday and Wednesday?
I feel like Mondays are actually a little bit of a break because, over the weekend I have my kids. And then I'm like, whoo, I need a little break. And I get to go to work and have a little break on Monday.
Get to go to work.
Yes. And then Tuesday and Wednesday is like, oh, okay, mundane work stuff. And then Thursday, you're like, yes, it's almost Friday.
Living for that Friday.
Speaking of work, let's talk about Andrei's work.
I mean,
on his
the
first
lack
day.
thereof work.
That's true, lack thereof.
What happened with Andrei? Andrei gets yelled. He comes home really angry, yelling at Libby in front of their daughter. I was like, oh, no judgment though. Sometimes it just happens. But he's like, F Charlie, F your sister Becky. They, they said they ganged up on me. They came and they're like, you're trying to take my money. Charlie says you work for me now. I'm not listening to him. I want to work with your dad. And Libby's surprised and shocked that Becky called Andrei. What did he call Andrei?
A dick?
She.
They didn't say exactly what she called him, but it was hard to tell.
You could see from the mouth.
Yes.
The mouth movement.
Well, what was it?
It's like they were calling him a dick.
Yeah.
Was it just a dick?
Yeah.
Effing
not that
dick.
bad.
No, but the
was...
effing dick.
Oh, okay. I thought it was see you next Tuesday.
Oh.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
I don't think he was called a see you next Tuesday.
Okay. Well, the dick is not that bad.
No.
But what about effing dick? I feel like that makes it worse. Because you could be like, oh man, you're being such a dick. But if you're like, you are an effing dick.
Well, I don't think it's the dick then. It's the effing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right. Okay. The combination. Yes. Yep. All of it.
We've really went off the rails already.
Oh my gosh. But when Andrei is angry, oh my gosh, his accent gets so strong.
It does. I was getting a lot of Count Chocula vibes.
Yeah.
Count Chocula. That's funny.
Because it was so thick and it just felt like it's a Count Chocula commercial. Was it come on?
Yes.
That's good.
Oh gosh. Okay. So, and then Libby does her thing, her shock thing about my sister cannot disrespect my husband like that.
Oh no, she did.
She sure did. And then they start talking about possibly getting a nanny, blah, blah, blah. And they go to an immigration lawyer because Andrei is going to renew his green card for 10 years, his 10-year green card. And I'm like, oh God, they're playing this story again as if he's like a mobster. Have you done anything in your past that could affect the status of your green card renewal? I would just say at this point in time, I am going to say that nothing happened. I buried it and that's it. It's done. And, where they're trying to play as though he has some serious crime history when he doesn't.
Yeah.
Did they ever explain what he did? I mean, I saw that they kind of alluded to what he told Libby about his Secret Service days and how he was told to do something but didn't want to do it. And so he quit and they kicked him out or whatever. But they never really elaborated, did they?
Right. No, that was basically all they said about it. That he didn't want to do some shady stuff that they wanted him to do.
It felt so like manufactured and like just not real. Like so like a paper thin storyline. Like they feel like the couple that was like they got the least going on, so they got to manufacture a lot of stuff. So they got to manufacture the drama with the family, and then this like fake gangster stuff just to get on the show again.
Right. Even when you watch the next on where Charlie is yelling on Andrei, it just sounds so fake. He's like, "What the F are you doing?" They're bad acting. You know, the bad acting. I'm like, okay, this is the drama that they're creating. Sure, why not? You know, I'll take it. I'll take this big drama over Tiffany and Ronald.
You don't like Tiffany and Ronald?
Oh my God. I mean, I just feel so sad for that storyline for their kids.
It's too real. That one is too
real. How do you feel about it, Dylan?
Tiffany and Ronald?
Yes.
I like watching them because I like the interaction of Ronald and the kids.
It is really
it's
cute.
So nice, yeah, to see him talk to his son. But no, I don't like the whole relationship thing. That's a mess. I think she's just trying to like find a way to get divorced. So she's praying that the visa doesn't come through.
I think she wants the visa to come through though, right? She wants it to come to America. Does she though? It doesn't seem like she does.
Deep down inside, she's like, please don't come here. Okay. So back to Andrei and Libby. Actually, that's all. The lawyer was cracking me up though, because I'm like, man, she really made this serious. She was like a very serious lawyer. I was like, all right, lady, sure. That's it with them. Okay, let's do Ronald and Tiffany. But don't you think though, Dylan, that it was manipulative of him with Daniel to be like, yes, tell your mother that you want to come here to South Africa. And then he's kind of trolling the kid by like, nope, you're going to come here. You're not going to come here. Daniel's like, no, I don't want to go there. I don't want to move there. I want to be with Nope, you're moving here. Sorry, bud. Sorry. No, he doesn't say bud. If I was
Daniel, I wouldn't want to go to South Africa. Manipulative. Let's see. I think it's reasonable to expect any parent to do that if, they need help. Have you ever had your parents be like, go tell your mom that this is what you want?
But I'm not on this level. This is like moving to across the world.
No, he's just saying that you need to come visit. That's what he was just saying that about. But he said that if the visa doesn't come through, they're going to move to South Africa. Because Daniel was saying, well, we're going to be there like 2 to 3 times every so often. Yeah. And I was like, no, you come and tell your mom that you want to come to South Africa. You've never had that? You never had like your parent convince you to tell your other parent to like make a decision?
I've had that. Yeah. If it's like small stuff.
Yeah. It's not about like moving to South Africa.
I was thinking, oh man, Tiffany's about to blow this up when Daniel's like, well, I'm going to go ask my mom right now. I'm going to go ask her. And then she walks in the door. And that's going to be super messed up if she's like, what? No, Daniel, we're not going to move there. Of course not. But she handled it very well. She said, we're going to talk about that another day. We'll talk about it another day.
We're going to talk about it. They're going to talk about it after they boom boom. They zoom boom.
Yes. Zoom boom.
What do you think about that?
You guys
could you do it?
Yes, you got to do what you got to do.
She acted like she was like really enjoyed it, and I was like, really? Is it that enjoyable?
Right? Like it was a real physical experience.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, she's pleasuring herself.
Yeah, yes, it was interesting because she did talk about it as though she was really with him.
It was so positive.
Well, at least they have that going for them. That seems to be fine.
Yeah,
between them. Yes.
Usually with these couples, like they have problems. It's usually the sex that's the good part, right? Like there's not really any couple that has a problem with the boom boom.
I mean, that's probably one of the reasons why they're together.
Exactly. That's the reason why they got blinded into being together.
Look at freaking Kalani. She got dickmatized.
But now she said it's not good. He just wanted to go in her room occasionally. They had conjugal visits, basically.
Yeah,
is
but it's
how
too
she
late
describes it.
now. She has kids now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, from before she got dickmatized.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That's when you most got to be careful, like in the beginning,
Right.
before you get caught up with some kids.
Right.
Yes. So, okay. So Tiffany meets up with her sister to talk about Ronald and that situation. What side are you on? Do you agree with Tiffany waiting to tell Ronald? Like she said, she doesn't want to bring it up to him because he might relapse. And her sister Laura is like, no, you have to be straight up and just tell him, I ain't moving over there.
I ain't moving over there. I don't know. I'm team wait and see how everything plays out. And then, like, if the visa gets declined, then we can talk about it, about me not moving to South Africa. Because Tiffany's right. Like, it would have been a non-issue if everything was okay. So why bring it up now and make it an issue? Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I agree. Because they could have this whole argument that like, does it mean anything? They could have it for no reason, you know?
Yeah. Then you had an argument about nothing.
Do you ever think like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Well, maybe this is this is dumb. Like, should you have like that kind of argument, just to see like the other person's true colors? Do you think that like people do that?
Like make it something that may not necessarily happen, like, and bring it up as an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure there are relationships that do that. If you like fighting, I
do
wouldn't
you
do
ever
that.
like test like in the beginning? Like, oh, let me bring this up and see how this person reacts.
No, it would be for a question that I really want answered. I wouldn't be just like, I don't really care about it, but let me just ask to see how they react. I want to do it. I can't really remember myself doing it. How about you?
I don't know. I think I might do it.
Do you mean like out of this, like one of those, like a weird question, like, oh, what do you think about threesomes type thing? Or like just
Yeah.
what
I
kind of
need
question?
clarification on the
Yeah.
question.
Is it like a crazy question? Like, what do you think about giant
Okay,
pumpkins?
no, that's true. Like you're right. Like if it was a crazy question, then yeah, like that's kind of innocuous. But if it was something that could like potentially cause a real argument, I probably wouldn't do it.
Yeah, especially if it's like if you ask a question that you know is a trigger for that person. Oh, like Mike. He's easily triggered by those questions, apparently.
Mike and Natalie?
Yeah. Remember how she didn't ask a question?
Oh,
she's so easily triggered by
the boobs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, by the boobs. You don't
Yeah,
speak
you
anymore.
can mean well, but it might not be received well.
That was just straight up passive aggressive right there. Mike and Natalie. Like she knew that it was something that was squashed and she had to say it. Like she just wanted to push those buttons and she just had to say it.
Girl, we waiting for that divorce episode.
Has there ever been a divorce episode on 90 Day? Like this couple got divorced on camera.
Oh, that'd be great. Please chronicle that. 90 Day Divorce to Stay. I don't know. What's a good title?
90 Day for sure, unhappily ever after.
Right,
the process of getting divorced.
No question mark there.
That'd be a good one because I'll be all drama. People just yelling at each other.
I would watch that.
Wow.
It's kind of uncomfortable, but that's really drama.
Yeah. I think it's really sad when I think about it, though, about them divorcing or not working out just purely because of the kids. But I just don't see how it's going to work out, especially considering that he has a criminal record. Like, how is this going to happen? Your visa going to go through and
Yeah, it's likely that he might not get his visa approved.
And she thinks like the place where they were at in South Africa was really unsafe, apparently. So it's unlikely, yeah, definitely that she's not gonna be moving over there.
I'm with Daniel. Daniel, leave the family.
leave the family. He straight up said, leave the family.
If they have to move you to South Africa, dude, you don't want to go.
That was funny. He's like, well, I think I'm going to have to leave the family. What?
So little kid logic.
Yeah, seriously. Kids do say the darndest things, don't they?
Yes. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. Like today, my daughter was eating and I was like, try the carrots, you may like it. You don't know. Try it. And she tried it and she said, this makes me angry. I was like, what? She's like, this carrot makes me angry. I don't like it. I was cracking up. I was like, okay. All right. Good job. Good job trying it.
Expressing yourself, your emotions.
Yeah.
I just never heard such. This carrot makes me angry.
You should feed her other things and see what like emotions she feel.
Well, I was giving her soup and she's like, ooh, I like this. So, she was happy and joyous. Not all the food makes her angry.
This Brussels sprouts make me depressed.
I'm really sad right now.
I'm sad
Mommy.
now.
Then she'd be like, what's wrong, bro?
What is wrong, bro? We should be asking these couples that.
Yes. And then we find out that Ron actually relapsed a year ago. And she said that was right around the time when she was loosening up the reins for him, letting go a little bit. And he went right back and destroyed her trust. It seems to me that Tiffany is done.
Yeah, dude, she's checked out.
Yeah.
I can tell just from the way that she ends their conversation or says hi to him. Her patience has been tested.
Yeah.
She and Kalani need to be friends.
Yes.
Yeah, they're both checked out.
Mm-hmm.
You need a support group. 90-day support group.
Yes.
For terrible husbands.
I think this is one of the things that like is so important in a relationship, but nobody really talks about that much, or they don't really like, you don't see it in the media or movies, like the money, you know what I mean? It's like nobody really talks about how to talk about money in a relationship. So I guess that's like such a huge thing for a lot of people. Did somebody say like one of the most common factors of getting divorced was money, right?
Yes.
It's not infidelity.
I don't know. Those are in the top, but I do know that money is a huge issue amongst couples.
Yeah. So lesson learned. Learn how to talk about that money in the beginning.
Get you a Steph. I'm gonna get me a Steph. Then I don't have to worry about money.
Oh, I forgot about Steph. I wonder how she's doing.
I know.
We got to check in on our girl.
Yeah,
Steph.
I wonder what she's doing with. Did she end up with Harrison?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
we should listen to her couch talk.
All right, I'll check it out. Okay, so speaking of Kalani, let's go there. Kalani's dad comes home low, and he gets the lowdown from his wife that Kalani and Asuelu are fighting, and Kalani wants to get a divorce. So he's like, all right, Kalani, let's go out for a talk. And it turns out that he is on Asuelu's side here. He believes that Asuelu is changing, and divorce is for losers. Mm-hmm. Do you agree?
That divorce is for losers?
Yes. People who give up.
I don't know. I don't think it's for losers.
It's not like a simple black and white thing. There's like divorce after you get like, you've been married a month, and there's divorce where it's like, you've been married for like many years,
Yeah, they get different. Bill Gates divorce.
Wow.
That's a winning divorce right there.
Yeah.
The Jeff Bezos divorce. It's
Winning.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Nah.
Kim Kardashian, 55-hour, I don't know how long she was married, divorce. That's a loser divorce. So I guess, yeah, it does vary on how long you've been married and what you're
So what
stand
are
to
your-
lose.
What are your thoughts then on Kalani and Asuelu?
I think she should get divorced.
Yeah. In her case, divorce is for winners.
Yeah, divorce is for winners. Put that on a shirt. Let's send that to her.
Yeah.
Do you
It's like
think
she said, like,
Oh, sorry.
divorce is for her dad said divorce is for quitters, and she should be like, yes, I'm going to quit being unhappy. I'm going to quit crying.
Clever.
I'm going to quit being sad. Right?
Yes.
But I guess the way he sees it is he and his wife have been through this up and down, and they made it out. So that's kind of why he's advising her to stick with it, because you just don't know what's like on the other side. Which is a fair question that she asked, that she's like, well, how long is there a time limit for this for me to be unhappy?
I think I will start my class for men on how to be good in relationships for 90-day fiance people. I'm like, okay, join my class. We will talk about finances and what you should do and how you should behave towards your wife.
Who will be in your class? I can already name a few. June.
Yes, exactly. Asuelu, Jovi, Ronald, all of these dudes. Andrei. Michael seems nice. Oh, but he only wants the boobs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Double D's are too small, apparently.
Yes.
Triple D's. They're still triple, he said.
We don't know that. We ain't see.
Okay. I have a lot of opinions on that. Okay, so then the dad goes with Asuelu golfing, and he's like, I got your back, bro. I got your back. I understand. This is not in our culture. My daughter, she's really strong-headed. She has her own ideas. And I see that you're trying to change, and I'm here for you. And Asuelu cries.
Oh, such a crybaby.
He is.
So cute.
Yeah. But I mean, he just seems like super emotional about it, but then like his actions don't back it up,
It's like only in that moment he feels it, and then after that, it's like, boop, it's gone.
Fuck yourself. Fuck you.
Yes.
Fuck this bitch.
That is so terrible. Like effing beat. Come on.
Yeah, that's bipolar.
What do you think about like why her dad doesn't believe in divorce?
It's for quitters, bro.
He said culturally.
I feel like it mirrors like some of the stuff in our culture, like individualism versus collectivism. When he was like saying, you should just accept being sad, having a sad life, and stay married. That's what I was getting. That's what I was hearing from what he was saying. And Kalani, she wants to be happy.
I mean, the number of people who stay in unhappy marriages probably outweigh the number of people who get divorced.
Isn't it 50-50?
You think so? I feel like it skews higher. I don't know. I just, I'm citing myself.
But the dad, he did say, like, not really deal with it, but he did say to learn to communicate with each other, and that he thinks, in his opinion, that Asuelu is changing for the better. So, and when he talked to Asuelu, it was more like a communicate, learn to communicate, which I think is true. Like, learning to communicate is key. I think that was good advice. If they can figure that out, who knows? They may work out.
I mean, I agree, but haven't they been working on it for a long time already? Didn't they already go to couples therapy?
No, you do need a long time.
Yeah.
You need more than 2 years. You do.
It seems
you need
like
more than 2 years to learn how to communicate.
Yes. It's a lifelong thing. Yes, you definitely do. More than 2
especially
years.
if you're going to be married forever.
Yes.
I feel like you're going to have to relearn how to communicate with each other every so often.
Yes. And things change in your life, like when you have kids or you have a move, like, stressful things or that affect how you will communicate, how you feel.
So, but there's like a time limit on like what if you're just like not learning how to communicate? You just can't do it. Is there a time limit on that? Like if they've been, you saying like maybe you need longer than 2 years. How long should she keep trying until she
You
figures out we
should.
just can't communicate?
I feel like she has to see some progress. You know, like if you see some progress happening, then you're like, okay. For me personally, this is my thought on it. Like if I see some progress happening, like, okay, you know, something's happening. You could keep trying. And if it's to the point where you don't see anything and you can't take it anymore.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, don't you see it on her? I see it on her face. She can't take it anymore already.
It does seem that way. It does seem that way.
And I feel like what she wants, I don't know if Australia will ever get to there. Right? Does she want somebody to be like romantic with her? Thoughtful? Do you think he'll get there ever?
I don't think that's his love language.
Yeah. His love language is bringing food.
Yeah.
Her brother does that.
Not romantic enough.
But there was something about him that she liked and went crazy about.
That
right? There had to be something there in the beginning.
She got dignitized.
Yeah, the boom boom.
I will have to say that having 2 kids, like they went through a lot. Like he moved here suddenly. They had 2 kids really quickly. And I hear this all the time with relationships. It's the hardest period a couple could ever go through when they have kids. It's like one of the rockiest places in a lot of marriages. And not to mention he doesn't communicate well and he's new here. They went through a lot of big changes. So if they can get through this like rocky road here, maybe it's surprising how many couples make it out through things like this.
Yeah, I think part of the issue Kalani's dealing with here, I mean, they're in their mid-20s, early 20s when they met and started their family at mid-20. Like Asuelu got stuck in that age where she was forced to kind of grow up. And so she's waiting for him to catch up to her to like deal with all these new mature things. And he hasn't figured that out yet. So I feel like if he could figure out what she needs and what their family needs and at the same time give way, maybe they'd be in a better situation. But right now, I think he's just too selfish with the things that he wants to do still.
And that's common because you even see that with Jovi. It's not just him. It's like seems to be common theme.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kids getting stuck being kids.
I don't know if they may work out. If Asuelu can change. The dad also said, like, culturally, it's not like the man does this and the woman does that. No, that's not how it is. The foreign ways is they do both. And if he can learn that too, because he also has that mentality as Asuelu, right? Like, I think Kalani talked about that before. Like, okay, woman does this, men do that in Samoa. Mm-hmm. And now he has to participate. But don't you think that could happen here too? In America, like that mentality?
Doesn't it still?
Yes.
Aren't women still like treated like second-class citizens in this country?
Right. And the thought that like even with COVID hitting, like a lot of women are the ones that lost their jobs. They took a huge step back and because they are thought of primarily as the ones that should take care of the kids in the household.
Well, even when they still worked, they're still the ones taking care of the kids inside the house.
Right.
Even when like everybody had to work from home, I could see that the women are still the ones doing most of the work.
Yeah. So he doesn't have to compromise that much. Just a little bit to get like to the American level of sexism.
Yes. Right.
Where women and men are equal, but clearly men are better.
Yes. Women must still sacrifice everything, life, body, and soul.
Exactly. You must have a 25% pay cut compared to a man for the same job. That's the American way.
And if you give birth, Sorry,
We
you're
won't
gonna
pay
lose.
you.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
won't pay you. Won't get that promotion. You may not even have a job when
You
you come
probably,
back.
yeah,
I
you'll have a
mean,
job for like 6 months. And if you're
yes.
not back by then, sorry, the job's gone.
How messed up. As for what you do with your kid, I don't know what you're gonna do with it. Not my problem.
It's so funny.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see what happens there.
I was just kidding. I love America.
Communication. Hopefully they learn.
Yeah.
I'm not totally lost on that couple. I will say that now, actually. For
Really?
some reason, this episode, I feel a little hope. Maybe it was Father Lowe coming in and putting down.
That Samoan knowledge.
Yes.
I love his beard braid.
Yeah.
So cool. I wish I had one of those.
He looks badass.
He sure does. He looks like a guy that if I saw him on the street, I would not want to like talk to him because he's scary. But then he's like really nice. So then I want to be his friend.
Yeah.
Let's do Angela and Michael.
Okay.
So Angela finishes up her surgery and I was shocked that they leave the same day. I was like, what? She doesn't even stay the night there. I was like,
It's
all right.
outpatient.
Wow, that's like major surgery. And
Yeah,
wow,
isn't that crazy?
It is.
Also, we got an inside look in her stuff.
Yeah. Got to see her liver or something.
Yeah, that's like classic TLC.
Was it all burnt up?
No, they didn't burn anything.
They didn't show the lungs, you know, the lungs.
Burns up. Liver is looks undamaged from the drinking.
What do you think about the doctor saying he was going to remove 1 pound each, and then he ends up removing 2 pounds each?
Yeah, that guy's a fool. I would sue.
Yeah, you can't.
Wouldn't
do
you?
Oh my God, her boobs did look totally different.
Yeah, they look super small.
They looked so
well,
small.
We should reserve judgment because they'll look big when her body starts to shrink.
Right.
I mean, he has a lot of experience, and like, I guess you could trust him, but like, just the fact that you're going to major surgery and they're doing something that is different from what they said, like that's a red flag.
Like when I could kind of relate to that feeling too of when it's not the same at all, but okay. When she looked at her boobs after the surgery and she was just like, this is not, they look flat. She's like, they look flat. I'm not who I was before. You know, I'm not, what did she say? She was Angie, big titty Angie. And now she's flat as a board. And I mean, visually, even we can tell that it just looks so different. So I went to get a haircut recently, you guys. That feeling that you have when the haircut is not what you want it to be. And you just like, it's like a sinking. Have you ever had that? Like where you were expecting something and you just have this total sinking feeling. And like I got anxiety. Like, I need to get out of here. Like, just stop cutting my hair. Stop it.
Yeah, I did have one of those. The barber sat me down and then he just started hacking away at my hair. Didn't ask me how I wanted it. Didn't ask how short. Didn't ask how I wanted the front or the back. Just started shaving it. And I was like,
oh my God.
Okay. So I just, at that point, I was like, it's too late to say anything. It's gone. My hair's gone. So then at the end, he was like, how you like your hair? Oh, he's like, oh, I didn't ask you how you wanted it. He's like, I thought you were a guy that used to come here and I cut his hair the same way, but that's not you. And I was like, no, that's not me.
You should sue him, taking a small claim.
Oh man, I know, but it was this old Italian man, and I was like, "It's fine, man. It's fine.
It'll grow back. It'll okay. I'll be ugly for like
back.
3 weeks."
It wasn't. I mean, the good thing was it wasn't ugly, but it wasn't what I wanted.
Oh, okay.
Well, at least it wasn't ugly. You guys, I'm not even going to show it. My hair is in a ponytail right now. Look at how short it is right now, guys.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Yeah, we saw your hair. Didn't we see your hair when we came over?
It's shorter than that now.
Oh.
Short.
Wait, did you just get it cut again?
Yes, I did. It's a mom cut now.
Oh no.
Like a real mom cut.
Wait, why didn't you get that last cut that we talked about you should get?
Yes, that's
what
I
you told her.
Yes, and that was a problem because I got the cut. She did it, and she's like, "There, how's that?" Like it was kind of the lob or whatever, like longer in the front, shorter in the back type thing. And I was like, "Yes, that's perfect. This looks great." And she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up." Bloop. She just like chopped it all, and I was like, "What the?" I was like, you had it. That's what like made the feeling like I'm not that precious about my hair. I'm like, okay, fine, it's gonna grow back, whatever. But the fact that she had it, like she had the look that I wanted, and she wanted to clean it up, and she literally chopped off the look that I wanted. Like she chopped off the longer in the front, so it's like literally like short, like this, you guys.
Oh no, that's really short.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
It's okay, it'll grow back.
Exactly.
Your hair grows real fast.
It does grow fast, but what made it so annoying and like hurt even more was that she had it. It's like
you saw it.
Beautiful, and I saw it and I loved it. I was like, yes, I love it. Thank you. And then she's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna clean it up right quick. I was like, all right. And in the very last like 1 minute, the very last 1 minute.
She teased you.
Yeah, she sure did. She was like, "Oh, you think you're pretty? Just wait." Hold my beer.
And I go to her all the time. She's like the good one, but I don't know if she was having a bad day or something. I don't know. Or if she kind of lost the vision in her mind, or something. Like maybe she got distracted. She lost like what I was going. I don't know. And she did some crazy shit. And I was like, well, whatever. And by that time, you can't take it back. Once it's cut off, what can you do?
It's just hair.
It's just hair.
Yeah.
You can get some extensions.
Yeah, that's what my husband said. Although he liked it. He's like, oh, it's cute.
But men would never say your haircut is ugly.
Exactly. So I'd kill him.
Yeah.
But you know what?
It's cute.
Thank you. Personally, I feel like we've been married long enough that it's like to him, it like doesn't care. Doesn't matter. It's like you see somebody all the time. Like she's like, whatever. Your hair. I'm gonna be here a year later when your hair grows back. Exactly. All right.
At this point, you should just do something cool, like dye your hair blonde.
Okay, I would not dye my hair blonde, but I was like, maybe I should like shave the side. I'm gonna
get
a shaved side, a long thing.
Cassie Ventura.
Yes, a
Cassie look.
Yeah,
love it. You should get the Cassie.
Yeah.
Who's Cassie Ventura?
Cassie the singer.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Well, she's not a Ventura anymore. She got married.
Yeah, you can try that. Why not?
Yes, I'm like, it's already so short. Might as well do something crazy.
Exactly.
When else will my hair be this short? Okay, so anyway, let's go back. I'm saying that I can understand how Angela felt when she was expecting something and she did not get it.
Let's reserve some judgments until we see the final results.
And she did say that she can breathe better when she was talking to Michael, and Michael was just like shocked about it with the doctor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I like how sorry.
No, I mean, that should have just been priority number one for her. It's like, you're going to get less back pain. You can breathe better. It'll be proportional to your weight loss. So it's a shock right now. Yeah. Because she was big titty Angie.
She said it's still going to be triple D's. That's big enough when she loses weight.
Well, what was her size? Like double X? Is that a boob size? I don't know.
Actually.
G,
no idea.
Maybe. I don't know what the big one
is. I know
is.
there's M. M is like a really big one.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw that on Jerry Springer.
Goodness.
I know. Jerry Springer. Remember Jerry Springer?
Yes. Jerry.
It's the old school 90 Day.
Yeah.
It was.
Trashy people.
Were you shocked with how honest they were with the doctor?
Oh, what was they being honest about?
Like about how their feelings towards the boobs. They weren't like, oh, great job, doctor. It looks great. Like maybe I might have said something like I did to this hairstylist. I was like, oh, yes, I love it. Thank you.
Well, you have to be there with your hairstylist because you're gonna probably go back to them, right? But she probably may never see the Dr. Obeng again,
Yeah.
And only in her dreams.
Only in her dreams.
Oh, banging her.
Oh, banging. That's good. I like that.
He's gonna call. What's his first name?
Michael.
don't know.
Maybe she'll say it when she's having sex with Michael.
I
She'll call
hope
him
it's
Dr.
Michael. So
Obey.
then.
Angela's like, okay, so if Michael divorces me because you took off my boobs, does that mean you will marry me? He's like, no.
Probably hears it all the time.
Oh my gosh. I heard that he is actually on like another reality TV show.
Is it botched?
Right.
Hopefully not.
It's like one of those like married to a surgeon or married to a doctor type show.
Oh man, he's a reality whore. I love it.
Yeah.
On
So
TLC.
good.
I don't know. I don't know if it's on TLC. I heard it through a grapevine. Another podcast. AKA. Yeah. So he's used to the camera, the lights, camera, action.
He did seem like a natural, not like his partner. That's true.
Yeah.
He looked like he was just there to dispense medical advice and bounce.
Do the procedure and good luck.
Going to put sleeve on stomach and done.
Well, yeah. So Michael was just like, they look very different, Doc. Not what I expected,
Yeah,
Doc.
they're like a third of their size.
They really are. Really are. I would be shocked too.
I guess 50% smaller. They were 5 pounds and now they're like a little under, like they took a little bit. Was it under 2, over 2? That's crazy.
They took a little under 2.
Yikes. Yeah, you'd be mad, wouldn't you?
I would.
Yeah.
But I don't
what
know.
if now they're perky? Would you like prefer them to be big and droopy or like smaller but perkier? Because that was what he said he would do, is make him perky.
I'm not a big boob person. So like big boobs doesn't feel exciting to me. I wouldn't get any. So I would be fine with the small perky boobs, which is what I currently have.
Nice. I think I would also prefer perky boobs over big boobs.
But
The
I feel like
effects
that's
of
her
gravity.
identity.
Big
That was
boob.
her identity. Yeah. Big titty Angie. So
Yeah, they were like
took away her
flapjack. We
identity.
saw them. They were flapjacky. Don't you think?
The new ones?
No, the old ones. When they were doing the consult. Don't you think they were kind of like flapjacks?
Yeah, because of her age.
So they drooped
Maybe-
down.
And Michael was pulling them all the time.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
That's a weird boob play. I don't know. I'm not going to judge people's things.
I
Tugging on your
still-
boobs.
I still to this day, it's very hard for me to imagine how that is pleasurable. Angela.
Tie him in a bow.
Do your boobs hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?
Angie's does.
Okay, let's do Jovi and Yara. They go on a date night, and Yara is still very particular about her baby, but she leaves her with Jovi's mom. And we find out that Jovi has to leave earlier than she expected to go to work, and she starts crying and bawling. And then she says she might, and Jovi said like his worst fear is that she might pack her bags and leave to Ukraine. But we all know that they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Do we know that?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. They actually seem like a stable couple now.
They do.
I was also going to say, like, they seem to be the most normal. They've come a long
Yeah.
way, huh?
They have, yeah. Surprisingly, I when we first saw them, I didn't think that they would be like coming through as one of the most together couples, you know?
Yeah, seriously.
Do you think, who would you say is more together, them or Andrei and Libby?
The silence.
I have to say Andrei and Lily because their drama's always like it's never with each other. It's always with
agree.
like their family or whatever other extraneous things, but not with each other.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I do feel bad for Jovi. I would be annoyed too, like the way Yara is acting. I mean, you can't really judge her though. She just had a baby. It's to be expected that she has a lot of anxiety around it, but he is the daddy. Come on. Get the guy a break.
But I mean, like knowing his history, and plus she doesn't have any help.
Yeah.
It's understandable. Plus, they say, you're super careful with your first. And then when your second comes along, you're like, you don't care as much.
Right. Well, for me, for my first, I was totally fine with handing her off. I was like, take her, honey, please take her. Take this baby. Okay. And then not Yara. Jovi sounds so insensitive too when he was saying, when he was gone for 4 months of her pregnancy. He's like, oh, she would call me. She'd be so sad. And I'd buy her a bag. And then she would like start crying 2 hours later. And I'd be like, why did I waste my money?
Buy her more things, stupid. Don't take back the thing.
Why did I even waste my money?
Yeah. That's why she was like, you're so stupid.
Yeah.
That bag got you 2 extra hours a piece.
I know.
Right.
Get more bags if that's the key. Buy her anything she wants.
And Yara makes a comment about the gifts that Jovi's mom brings. She's like, oh, she bought you Polo, not Gucci. Not maybe next time Gucci.
Ask grandma for Gucci. I mean, that's true. Why didn't she bring her Gucci?
Girl. All right, let's do Julie and Brandon.
What a mess. Julia's crazy.
Is that your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Julia's crazy.
About the situation.
The end.
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, I was like, she's really pissing me off, Julia. Like, she's acting super crazy. But then I also feel like the friend didn't act right during that conversation.
That's true. I agree. Yeah, she shouldn't have egged her on. At this point, they're married. Like, you have no opinion.
Exactly. Like, what would she think was going to happen if they're already married? And what's the point of her saying all that stuff? Yeah. Especially to her face. Say it behind her back.
I just try to put myself in Julia's shoes, right? That I didn't throw anything at this stupid ass bitch. But I'm like, if someone tells me one more time that I'm a Russian hooker who's here for a green card, I'm going to slap a hoe. You know what I mean? That's kind of where she's at.
Yeah.
So it's like I think I applaud her for like walking out and being like, this is not right. You got to take me home.
And there was Brandon not standing up for her again.
Yeah. But I think that she was crazy just because of the whole, you can't trust women to be friends with men thing.
Agreed. And like, your past life I don't care about your past life.
You don't have a past life.
If you were born when I met you.
Yeah.
She was the one who brought it up because Julia's like, oh, so you've been to the farm? Oh, I see. What did you guys do there? So then the friend was like, yeah, we used to remember when we used to get into your parents' liquor cabinet and drink. So she was the one who asked, like, what did you guys do in the farm?
It's true. Yeah.
I didn't want to be there.
Sorry. Mm-hmm.
She was pretty clear about like not wanting to be there, especially at a bar that only served beer.
Mm-hmm.
But come on, like do you want to be in the farm then?
No, I don't want to be at the farm.
Just suck it up. It's not like this is the only one thing you're going to do your whole entire life. And it's like, okay, if I only had one thing to do my whole entire life, I don't want to be in a bar that only serves beer. But it's just like one of the many things you're going to do. Yeah,
that's true. But would you have walked out if they called you a Russian whore who's here for a green card?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I totally don't blame her for walking out. And I was shooketh.
Yeah,
I was shooketh.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
By this friend just coming out like that. I was like, what? Wait, what?
Yeah,
what?
Like,
Melanie.
You is nobody. We don't care about your opinion. Hang on. We've rooted for this couple. They're already married. Sit down.
You just come from the cut up with all of that. What?
Protecting Brandon, my ass. Where was you last season?
Exactly. You should have said that before they got married. Now it's too late.
It's too late. Your opinion doesn't matter. Have several seats over there in the back.
She came in there looking like a sweet, nice girl, like who plays acoustic guitar and like maybe sings on YouTube. She had that vibe, like a Michelle. What was that one? Yes, like a Michelle Branch type vibe. And all of a sudden she came out all sassy. I was like, oh, wow. Oh, you guys are gonna go head to head, you and Julia. All right.
Oh,
All
Julia
right.
would eat her for breakfast.
I see you. I agree. Yes. I would put money on Julia.
Yeah, she called her a whore. She didn't call her a whore, but she called her a dancer. And we both know what that means.
Did they pay her to say this? Because this is really
Yeah.
extreme.
It's a lot of like distrust of foreigners going on from the friends.
It could be true. I mean, I don't know.
It is, but I mean, if you really think about it, you think she moved all the way from wherever. I guess it's like that, just like this stereotype in the minds of many Americans. Everybody wants to move to America, but there's also people doing really well in other countries. I'm sure Julie was happy also in Russia being a dancer. She don't want to come and live on a farm, shooting up
True.
animal shit.
She did say that she did a lot of stuff in Moscow.
Right?
So,
She had a degree in design. She had a lot
Yeah.
of jobs.
exactly.
I like Julia's response when she's like, well, if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Exactly. That's classic. It's true.
What do you think about the friend saying it's Julia is his typical type, like very what did she say? Strong willed or
Bossy.
feisty?
Headed.
Bossy. Mhm.
Yeah.
He does look
Thin,
like he likes to
brunette,
be.
and bossy.
Well, that's his mom. His type
I
is his
know.
mom.
That's funny.
I was thinking, he likes to be dominated. So you can't. It's hard to get mad at him for not standing up for her because it's his type.
He has not stood up for her all of last season.
I
I'm not
know.
gonna do it now.
I did not want the friend to go this route. I wanted her to, because Julia is really loca. Like, she is crazy, but the friend gave her reason to be crazy.
That's
Yeah.
true.
She-
Yeah.
When she
She
could
turned
have
on
just
her
been
Crazy
like,
switch.
right. She could have just been like, hey, guys and girls, they could be friends. It's not a big deal. And made Julia look even more crazy. But instead, she added fuel to the fire, started
Yeah.
talking about all that.
Isn't that like the worst though? When it's like somebody is like super, super crazy, and then you try to show them example of like how they're being crazy, or like why they shouldn't believe in these crazy situations that come up, and then the moment like you try to come up with an example, or just that one single moment, like it comes up in their favor, it just so happens to, and it confirms all the craziness to them in their mind.
Are you
And they
speaking
become
from
full
experience?
blown, like crazy.
It seems like something has triggered and something inside you.
And then they turn around and they're like, I told you that's why I didn't want to come here and meet her. And boys and girls shouldn't be friends.
At that point, it's like you just can't reason with them anymore. It's like, they're gone. It's over.
It's over.
Yeah, they're only seeing red at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting. That was a lot more exciting than I thought it would be, because I did not think that the friend was just going to come out like that. But so I was like, oh wow.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
that's
this
true.
Took a turn.
TLC played us for fools. They thought
Mhm.
that
That's
they were
true.
selling us Julia just going crazy from her jealousy. They didn't know. They didn't tell us that they triggered her.
That's true. I guess they try to keep us guessing because sometimes they super milk like a reveal. Like I felt like they were milking Jovi's reveal when we all knew what it was, his work.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Were you guys surprised that he was just like, I'm leaving for work early because
No.
of COVID? I'm like,
Right.
yeah. What else would it have been?
Right. Oh, I was thinking maybe it could be like, I lost my job.
Oh, dude, she would love that.
Yeah.
And then they
She
would
wouldn't have
to-
been crying.
Yeah. She would have moved in with Gwen.
Okay. Let's do Mike and Natalie. There's not much there.
Good, because they suck.
Yeah, basically they arrived to meet Mike's mom, and like Natalie was really rude to her and awkward and weird the way she always is.
Par for the course.
With her emotions like up and down, like happy and like sad, like happy and then like angry and passive aggressive, all of that.
Yeah. It was weird that she was like, to the camera, she's like, I really want us to get along. But then when you see her with with Mike's mom, she's super standoffish or like says these weird, crazy things. And then
Yes.
Mike's mom was just like, okay. Okay.
I only have one life. Like, oh, okay. So how do you feel about being a translator? Well, I only have one life and I deserve to be happy. So I will do what will make me happy.
mean,
Okay.
yes, more power to you.
I know, exactly. All right. Didn't have to take it like
It was a
that.
yes or no
but-
question about being a translator. I guess it was a no.
What about Natalie being so fake when she sees her like, oh yeah, I like your shirt. Oh yes, your shirt. It's so nice. So cool.
Yeah, it's an ugly shirt. We all know. Even Mike's mom knows.
I
It was an
know.
ugly shirt.
She does like fake stuff, like with the pigs, where you could tell she's not into it at all.
Yes.
It's a
And
lot.
That's
even
the
in like in the
worst.
camera, yeah, in the camera, she's like, "Yeah, I like it. It's cool," with a weird facial expression.
So many pigs, though. The pigs are everywhere.
It was weird that she couldn't come up with a reason. She thought it was rude of Natalie to ask why. And she was like, "Cause,
Just
because that's what I
cause.
just was what I collect." Okay.
Do you guys have weird collections?
I
I'm looking around and I feel like I don't.
don't really.
I mean, nothing to like the pig level.
Me either.
No, I mean I've gotten postcards or little prints from where we traveled, but that's it.
From people or you bought for yourself?
I bought from myself.
Oh, remember
Okay.
when we were on a magnet kick and we just bought magnets from everywhere we went?
Yeah. I think one of our friends still has a fridge full of that.
Yeah. So good.
Yes, memories. I think we covered everybody, right? Yeah, we did.
Next on,
Next on, let's see. Next on, Charlie gets mad at Andrei for fucking up the kitchen. His words. Brandon and Julia. He's not like, and then we just see Andrei and they're smashing crap.
He's all
That'd be
confused.
funny. I know. That'd be
Single
funny.
person demo.
We were gonna keep that kitchen, you fool.
You broke the fridge.
You're trying to save money on these things, the things that can last. You try to keep. You try to save money on all the flipping. Come on, that's funny.
Flipping number one.
Brandon and Julia get a letter from immigration, and then they have like Julia looking sad as if it was a bad news, a rejection or something. But we all know it's good. Angela is smoking, and she says she has something else to tell Michael. I was
Ooh,
like,
let's
wait,
guess.
what? What is this?
Let's guess.
I really have no idea. Like, what can she tell? What else? She has another surgery? I don't know. have no
She can't have
guess.
kids.
Oh, back
Oh,
to
Dr.
that
Obeng.
storyline.
took her last egg. She lost it in the surgery.
It went with her boob.
That's a good guess. It could be like along the kids line.
Maybe. We haven't heard anything about that storyline in a long time, so maybe.
Yeah. Trish and Mike take Natalie to a butcher shop.
This was like the crazy.
It's what?
This was like crazy. Like even Natalie seemed totally crazy in this little, just
She
even in this
did.
little clip.
Do you think rightfully so, or like Natalie being crazy Natalie?
It's an overreaction, but
Yeah.
we all know at this point I mean, I think even Mike told his mom that she's vegetarian, vegan, or pescatarian.
Right.
So
Yeah, but also like when Natalie asked Mike's mom where they were, and the way Mike's mom like replied, it seemed like she was confused or like totally
She
innocent.
did.
Like she had no plan. She was just, oh, it's a butcher shop. Like it was nothing. So it didn't seem like she was planning to like hurt Natalie by taking her to a butcher shop.
yeah, she probably was there for like the turkey or something.
Exactly. They're supposed to cook like it's Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah. Hello, turkey. No one eats it, but we have to have it.
Natalie just goes crazy.
I know. Can you imagine? I was like, so funny. It's
Straight
just
up, like threw a fit.
You go in like, right, totally oblivious. Like, yeah, all right, let's go pick up some meat. And then there's somebody, no, I cannot be here. I cannot. Runs away, yelling.
But even more than that, like she takes it as like, why do you keep hurting me? This is a personal attack on me.
Yeah, you don't respect me.
That's fine. I'm like, all right, well, can I get 2 pork chops, please?
And the brisket. Just get one of each at that point to piss her off.
I'll take the turkey too. Thank you.
It is Thanksgiving.
Okay, Lo finds out that they changed the rules now that as a co-sponsor, you're obligated for a lifetime if you sponsor someone. That's crazy.
I didn't understand the role of a co-sponsor. So I looked this up, and apparently if you petition someone on a 90-day visa and you don't have enough income to show that you could support them, you can ask for a co-sponsor to show that they will also be responsible for that person based on your income. Like they'll be living with you basically. So I think that's what happened here.
What does it mean to be responsible for them?
It's so based on the rules, it says that this person will be under your care. So they won't be living on the street. They won't be like poor. They won't be, that they'll be taken care of while they're in America. And so that guardianship is good until they leave America permanently or the visa expires. So I think that's what it means for them to be like forever responsible it's like when you co-sign someone for credit, then you're responsible for that debt. I think that's just
so like they have to take on that debt or something if they go into.
Well, not necessarily debt, but basically
supporting.
They have to continue to support this person while they're living in America.
Interesting.
Even if they have no more relation to like the marriage or something.
Right,
like
which is why Kalani was like, well, I didn't realize that there would be divorce on the table. So Lo is still responsible until he leaves America.
It used to be for 10 years that you would be responsible for them. But now it's a lifetime? Like, that's news to me. And
that's only if they stay in America though, right? Will they get kicked out of America if they get divorced?
No, they won't get kicked out.
Yeah, if they are a permanent resident, it doesn't matter that you're married to them.
Does it also mean that you cannot receive government assistance?
Cannot receive government assistance. Aren't those like saved for permanent residents?
Okay, yeah. Like let's say they become a permanent resident. Yeah.
Government assistance, like low income stuff.
Yeah, or WIC and such.
I don't think I don't know. I'm guessing that you wouldn't qualify if like the person who's sponsoring you is super rich.
Just curious.
That's a guess. If there's any immigration lawyers listening to us, please correct us.
And Tiffany asked her dad to be a co-sponsor, but she has been hiding Ron's past from her father. And he may not take it well. Yeah, Tiffany, don't even do it. Come on, girl.
Don't try to get him sponsored.
Don't even try.
She got to show she's doing her best effort. So she has the same plan as Kalani.
Oh, this is why they should be best friends.
Contact each other.
Yeah.
And that's all. That's all she wrote, folks.
How would you rate today's episode?
I liked it. Is it out of a 5?
Let's just say on a scale of good, not great, great, or like meat love. No. Something to be desired.
Good. It had some material for me that I really connected with in regards to Angela and her boobs. So I thought it was good. And the Julia and Brandon stuff too.
Yeah, I would say the same because they had some actual real like drama and reveals, like some progression in the story. Unlike some of the other episodes where it's like really nothing happened.
Yeah. I can't wait for next week's episode with Natalie throwing a fit at a butcher shop. Our storyline for this movie keeps getting better, guys.
We can even
All right.
write this.
We can, and it writes itself.
So good. It writes itself.
TLC is writing it for us. All right. Just want to say thank you to everybody who gave us a 5-star review. We really appreciate it. If you haven't left a review, please do so on whatever podcast app you use. It really helps us keep creating the podcast. And with that said, thank you, Dylan. Thank you, B. Anything else?
Thank you.
Happy AAPI Heritage Month.
Mm.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.